Imagine you're a dog, but there are no houses, no dog bowls, no veterinarians, no toys, and no humans calling you a good boy. Thousands of years ago, dogs lived in a world filled with danger. Every day was a battle against hunger, harsh weather, and deadly predators. There were no guarantees of survival. One mistake could mean death, yet somehow, these animals not only survived, they thrived. In fact, they became one of the most successful species on Earth and eventually humanity's closest companion. But how did ancient dogs survive? And how did they go from wild predators to sleeping on our couches? Let's find out. To understand ancient dogs, we need to travel back tens of thousands of years. Back then, dogs didn't exist. Instead, there were wolves, large, powerful hunters that roamed forests, grasslands, mountains, and frozen tundras. Life for a wolf was incredibly difficult. Every meal had to be earned. There were no easy food sources. Wolves spent days tracking prey through snow, rain, and rough terrain. Sometimes they succeeded. Many times they didn't. Winter was especially brutal. Food became scarce. Animals migrated away. Temperatures dropped below freezing. Entire wolf packs could starve if hunting became unsuccessful. And hunger wasn't their only problem. They also faced competition from bears, cave lions, and other predators. Every day was a fight for survival. Only the strongest and smartest wolves managed to make it through. Then something unusual happened. Humans began spreading across the landscape. Ancient hunter-gatherers traveled in small groups, hunting animals and building temporary camps. Where humans went, food followed. After a successful hunt, humans often left behind bones, scraps of meat, and other leftovers. Most wolves avoided humans. Humans were dangerous. They carried spears. They controlled fire. Getting too close could be fatal. But a few wolves were different. Instead of running away, they watched from a distance. Slowly, they moved closer to human camps. These wolves discovered something important. Food was easier to find near humans. Instead of risking dangerous hunts every day, they could survive on leftovers. This gave them a huge advantage. They spent less energy hunting and had a more reliable source of food. Generation after generation, the friendlier wolves survived better than the aggressive ones. Without realizing it, they were beginning a remarkable transformation. Over thousands of years, these wolves started to change. The friendliest animals reproduced more often. Their offspring inherited similar traits. Slowly, they became different from wild wolves. They grew smaller, less aggressive, more curious, more willing to interact with humans. At the same time, humans began noticing their usefulness. The animals could smell danger before people could. They could hear approaching predators. They could help track prey during hunts. For humans, these animals became valuable allies. For the animals, humans provided food and protection. A partnership was born. The first dogs had arrived. It wasn't a sudden event. It happened gradually over thousands of years. But eventually, these former wolves became something entirely new. Dogs. Life as an ancient dog was still far from easy. There were no bags of dog food waiting every morning. No treats, no fenced backyards. Ancient dogs survived however they could. They ate leftover meat from human camps. They chewed bones to get nutrient-rich marrow. They scavenged fish remains near rivers. They hunted rodents and small animals. They stole food whenever opportunities appeared. Some dogs still joined hunting parties and helped humans locate prey. Others searched for food on their own. Survival required intelligence and adaptability. Weather remained a constant challenge. Dogs endured freezing winters, scorching summers, storms, and droughts. Yet living near humans dramatically improved their chances of survival. Together, humans and dogs became a powerful team. As human civilization expanded, dogs expanded with it. They followed humans into new territories, across forests, across deserts, across mountains, and eventually across entire continents. Dogs took on many jobs. They guarded camps while people slept. They helped track animals during hunts. They warned humans about approaching danger. In colder regions, they pulled sleds across snow-covered landscapes. Later, they helped protect livestock and farms. Their relationship with humans continued growing stronger. What began as wolves scavenging near camps evolved into one of the greatest partnerships in history. For thousands of years, humans and dogs helped each other survive. One provided food, shelter, and protection. The other provided loyalty, security, and assistance. Next time when you see your dog, think of this incredible history behind them and maybe treat them with more treats and lots of hugs because they deserve them. Thanks for watching. If you like more content like this, please consider subscribing.